today I'm gonna show you a card that I made for Valentine's Day, but it can also be a friendship card or a card for your loved one. It's this card that has a fabric, not fabric, what is it called? This yarn, it's yarn heart, and it's crocheted heart, and on the front it looks like this. These are supposed to be sticks that you crochet with. I know that you crochet only with one, but I put two because it would be more like stitching, you know, when you have two and you stitch. So I put it like that, and on the back side here you can see the line, no, the yarn going here, and there's a sheep, and it has some soft wool, what's it called? Is it wool? Here on the sheep, and there's some small diamond, and it says ba, and here you can see the wool, and it goes, the string goes from the sheep to the heart. And so this is the back side, and there's a heart with a little rhinestone and just a greeting. And of course you could make it as a card that opened like this, but I just used like this and made sort of postcard, sort of like a card, and it was really easy to make. I started out with this A5 card, and then I took another card that was A5, and the first thing I did was these small hearts. They are shiny, and I stamped them with a clear stamp, a heart stamp, and I used some pigment ink, and then I used my clear embossing powder, and whatever color this one is, the heart will be. So then I used this and I heated it up. So basically I had white hearts on a white paper. Then I took a color applicator like this, and I had some red color on it, distress ink. I think it was called Barn Door, and I just went around in circular motions, and then the hearts will pop up, because when they are embossed and when the background is white and they was embossed with clear, they will be white hearts. So I went around, and then I stamped with another stamp, and the red color I stamped out these other hearts that you can see here. And to finish the card off, the front card side, I used my Victorian scissors by Fiskars, and that's how you get this edge here, as you can see. And then I just glue it on with double-sided tape on top of the base. So I just cut it out and glue it on. And then you come to this part, the crochet heart. It's really easy to make, don't be scared, it was really easy. I don't know how to stitch, but I know how to crochet. So I will actually give you the pattern. It's not my pattern, but I printed it out. It was a free pattern on the internet. They are called Love Hearts, and they are done by June Gilbank in 2011. So if you Google for Love Hearts, crocheted Love Hearts, June Gilbank 2011, I think you will get this. And here you have different kinds of heart. You have A, B, C, and D, and I think I did the B. So the A was too small, the B was just perfect, and then you can do even a bigger one, and then you can even do a poofy one. But I used the B, and you will have all these instructions here how to make them, and I just printed it out. It was a free pattern. One thing you have to remember was it was called the magic ring. When you do the magic ring, if you don't do it, they will explain here how to do the magic ring, or I think I had to Google it or YouTube magic ring, crochet magic ring, and then I found the instruction how to make the magic ring. If you don't do the magic ring, it will end up with a hole in the middle. That's okay. If you want that, you could put maybe a pearl inside or some other kind of embellishment in the middle, but if you do the so-called magic ring, you will end up with no holes in the middle. As you can see, this one has no holes, and that one has a hole up there. So depending on if you do a magic ring or not, you will get a hole, or with the magic ring, no hole. But I did this one with no hole, but you can choose whatever you want. And if you end up with a hole, you can easily put pearls, diamonds, maybe a little note, whatever you want, embellishment in the middle. And so you could easily get, and it doesn't have to be pink, you can have red or whatever color you want, but that was just what I found on the internet. It's a free pattern. And then I left off this long yarn, and these are actually toothpicks, and I glue them on with glossy accent. You could use whatever glue you want, and this one I actually use my hot melting glue gun, because it's very easy to get it loose if you use normal glue. So I would definitely recommend the hot melting glue gun to put this one on. And then I just put a little knot there on one of the toothpicks, and I ended up with this on the back side. Here is a sheep. It's just a normal sheep stamp. It didn't have a name, it was just a random sheep stamp. I colorated it with pink colors, and then I used some wool. I think it's wool, I'm not sure what it is. This kind of fabric. I made a little knot, not a little knot, I made a little ball, and then again I glue it on with my hot melting glue gun. And I had the yarn almost the same color, so try to find same color as the yarn you use. And I glued it on, and then I cut out with, I think it was 1 inch circle, maybe 1.5 inch punch, and I glued it on with dimensional, so as you can see it pops up a little bit. And I glued on some small, really small silvery rhinestone, and I distressed the sides with this color applicator so it became round color. And then from the front side, when I cut out this, I saved the corners, or the paper that I cut out, I saved, and I glued it here. So just a little embellishment, and double-sided tape, glue it on. You can have your greetings here. Here I just stamped with a red stamp a heart, and I colorated it with red color, and I glued on a little rhinestone, a pink rhinestone in the bow. And then you can just write your greeting here, and it was really easy to make. And don't be scared by the crocheting, it's really easy. If I could do it, you can do it. So that's what I had this time to show you. And if you have any questions, please let me know. And I hope you all have a really great day. And thank you for watching. See ya. Bye bye.